Let's find out what's chewing Donnie up this week with the Donnie Fandango Week in Rage.
All right, dude. First of all, this whole green push, what a freaking joke this whole thing is. Another way for corporations to put a new effing label on something to make you feel like you're doing something warm and fuzzy for the environment when all you're doing is buying another product of theirs and making them a little more money. I don't think we're ready for a green movement. If people are still chucking out fast food boxes and wrappers out their window down 55, what makes you think that they really truly care if they're helping or hurting the environment? Speaking of Highway 55, Monday, driving down 55 on the way to work, all right? I see this guy in like a Taurus or a Cavalier or something small, and he has 5 or 6 ladders tied to the top of this little car. Why would you think that this would be a good idea? So as I see this guy, as he's going down 55, wouldn't you know, one of the ladders starts to slide off the side of the car. The guy's got to pull over and fix it. Why did you not think that that was going to happen, you borderline dumbass? That's ridiculous. Thank you very much. Yeah, not borderline. So another thing that bothers me, gloves without fingers. I know when I said that the other day on the air, you know, people like said, well, it's easier to shoot and things like that. Well, if you're a shooter or a hunter, fine, do whatever. But like when I see gloves without fingers, especially people driving a car with gloves without fingers, I instantaneously think terrible things about them.
Those are driving gloves there, Donnie.
All right, Dale.
Driving gloves.
Yeah, you don't need it. Oh, speaking of driving, the guy that lives in my subdivision that drives that, like, pussy Saturn sports car, you know what I'm talking about? Those, like, Saturns that are supposed to be sports cars, but they just look like a bad ripoff of, like, a Jetsons car.
Yeah.
You that pull out of the subdivision and squeal the tires every day, I want to slash your tires so bad it hurts. You're not cool because you have that car, and you're not cool because you can impress the 14-year-old girls in our neighborhood by peeling out, you retard. I actually really hope this guy does know who I am because he speeds in the neighborhood and it for real pisses me off.
Does he wear driving gloves while he's driving that Saturn?
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. But just the way that he looks in that car, like he looks like he's cool. And it's like, dude, if you were going to buy a sports car, buy a sports car. A Saturn does not qualify as a sports car, especially those ugly things, man. Here's a question for you. How in the world does Dan McLaughlin get a DUI on Monday, but it doesn't hit the press until Friday? I wonder what powers that be kept Danny's name out of the news there over the course of the last couple of days. That kind of thing I find very strange. And there are those that believe that there's some kind of like Cardinals sort of mafia. And when you see stories like this, it makes you sort of believe that something like that could happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of sports, and I know you talked about it because I read it in your notes, Patrico, but that Antone Cromartie for the Jets, that couldn't name all of his kids, but homeboy has 4 kids that are 3 years old. They're not even twins or triplets or like 4 kids that are 3.
I really hate condoms.
I thought I was retarded for having 2 kids in 3 years. 4 kids that are 3 years old. Dude, you might be good at your job, but you are an idiot.
He's also good at knocking broads up.
You know what I hate? I hate the goddamn Cracker Barrel. I hate that place. I hate that place so much. Why is it that you have to mix food and a goddamn craft store? Why? There's nothing that I hate in this world more, and I'm serious, nothing, than craft stores. All the potpourri, all the candles, the 47 effing Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls in 85 different colors, more wicker than any human being should have to look at one time, and then everybody raves about the food. Oh, the food is so good. The food is not good other than that chicken and dumplings. We're leaving Chicago, and we stop at this gas station to get gas. We're just a little bit out of Chicago. There's a Wendy's and there's a Cracker Barrel. We say, oh, we're going to go eat. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, quarter-pound double stack and big fries.
Yeah.
No, I was cheated out of that quarter-pound double stack for a very mediocre $6 burger. I hate the Cracker Barrel. I hate it so much.
But when you wait for your table, you can sit in those rocking chairs. Isn't that nice?
Hey, listen.
And look at all the old-timey looking toys that are actually new, but look old-timey.
We talked about the Cardinals a little bit ago. You know what? I don't understand. You get called bitches. Bitches! bitches about the worst thing that you could be called. You then go ahead and sweep that team. Then you totally S the bed and lose 4 of the next 5. I don't understand. It's not for me to judge like an effort thing because I don't know. But I mean, I think the truth is, Cardinal fans, they're just not as good as we think they are or think that they should be. I don't know that this is ever going to happen. It seems like they've been playing 500 baseball for a few months now, and you know what? It's making me very exhausted with Cardinal baseball and very ready for football and for hockey. Real quick, and I know I'm dragging this out. My girl always gets mad at me when I eat all the snack cakes. Listen, Mary, honey, I'm talking to you directly. If you don't want me to eat all the glorious snack cakes, don't buy the snack cakes. They're just too good. They really are. When you get those, when you get like the Swiss Miss rolls,
the ho-hos.
What am I supposed to do, man? The kids go to bed. I want to relax with a glass of milk and some Swiss Miss rolls, baby. Just don't buy them and don't get mad at me.
Is that from the munchies, Donnie, or just like you can't control yourself?
We'll leave that up for debate. Yesterday, I'm down here, and I know you guys don't like it when people do down here, but listen, when I'm doing my show, sometimes things just have to happen. Well, I'm in there, and I'm doing what I gotta do, and somebody knocks on the door. Hello? Hello? Well, the door's closed and locked, so I think that there's somebody in there. Leave me alone. I can't sit on the crapper at home because of the kids in peace. I would think that I could get a little peace here at work, all right? 2 more things real quick. Tony Dungy, totally respect that guy, but really he's got a problem with Rex Ryan, a football coach, using swear words too much. Come on, dude, get over yourself. Different people do it different ways.
Football.
And there's actually something I could mention about Ben's school, but I'm going to wait. And I just want to say that the phrase, that this phrase, just like this, I don't want to piss you off and wind up with a WeekInRage, is getting real old, all right? Don't flatter yourself, everybody. I saved the best of the best for the WeekInRage, so you're not going to wind up there. You just ain't. That's it. I'm out.
Hey,
Donnie Fandango, everybody. Fantastic WeekInRage there, Donald.